What is good, YouTube? It's your Mario B coming at y'all with our team builder slash battle for the semifinals of the ICP. What a time to be alive, man. We have made it to the ICP semifinals. I'm super excited, and if you are excited as well, make sure to show your support by leaving a like down below. And if you are brand new, as always, definitely consider subscribing. And if you missed our quarterfinals match, which was a crazy one versus Pat Mac, it will be linked in the description down below under ICP Season 4 playlist. Regardless, I'm excited. I'm very excited. This week we're taking on the homie Big Time Brownie, coach of the Green Bay Yampers. Really good homie of mine. And yeah, it's crazy to see it all come full circle, you know what I'm saying? And by that I mean that, like, you know, we made it to the ICP finals almost every season. I think the only season was season 2 maybe, where Cherry or JV took it. I can't remember exactly who took it, but yeah, it's crazy, man. So, you know, if we can replicate that energy and make it to the finals again, that'd be super amazing. If not, I'm still proud of the run that we had, starting off with the team with 18-point Petron and then following through to the end to making it up to semifinals is nothing to brush under the rug. But I really think we have the team to build it, the team to do it, and hopefully we can go ahead and get it popping. So like I mentioned, we're taking on Coach Big Time Brownie, coach of the Green Bay Yampers. I love the dude. Make sure to go check them out. They will be linked in the description down below. Let's go ahead and break down their team, our team, and talk a little bit about the matchup. Okay, so team should appear on the screen now. And as you can see, his team consists of Urshifu, Mamoswine, Corviknight, Vaporeon, Knuckle, which is one of his Terra captains, which he has been using amazingly this season, Munkidori, the Raging Bolt, the Cinderace, the Florges, the Leavanny, and the Toedscruel. So this is a rematch. I'm not sure if folks remember, but we did play Brownie. It was one of a more tilting game because I made a lot of over predictions, and even in the end, you know, we had a chance to potentially win. Brownie ended up taking it from us. Really good play on his part, but we're looking to hopefully get that get back, man. And yeah, so first 5 is what I'm expecting. Same first 5 is what he brought last time, and I'm really thinking these are the best 5 to possibly go against me. I don't really see him wanting to go you know, change out any more than possibly one of the mons that he brought last time, which is with the Munkidori. The Munkidori he brought last time, I think it was like a Black Sludge Future Sight set, and I think he might leave that on the bench this time. If he doesn't, I'm expecting something like a Specs or Scarf set. I think that would be really good for him. But Urshifu, last time he brought Wise Glasses instead of Black Glasses. I do think he's going to follow through with the Black Glasses. Very good set for him to have. Something to keep in mind as well is that we actually do have 2 new members on the team. So last time that Brownie fought us, we had Cryogonal and we also had Petron. This time we have Gengar and we have Hisui and Quillfish. So that's one of the most major adjustments on this rematch here. Mamoswine, which, like, last time he brought Assault Vest, I could see him potentially bringing the same thing again. I think it does a good job of checking the Kilowatcho if it's Terra Water. It also eats hits from the Sylveon, which is really threatening against his team. And even the Gengar now, right? If Gengar potentially comes, you know, a Mamoswine with Assault Vest could definitely potentially eat like a Shadow Ball to Focus Blast. So definitely see that. Last time he brought a physically defensive Corviknight and Vaporeon. So I'm assuming Corviknight's for the Garchomp, Vaporeon is for the Blaziken. I could definitely see him wanting to bring those 2 back again. I think having like a Spadef Knuckle and Assault Vested Mamoswine allows him to check most of my special offense, like Gengar and the Kaminari. But Knuckle, yeah, I think, not to mention that Knuckle also gets the resist to Knuckle also gets that resist due to Salt Cure. So not Salt Cure, Purifying Salt. It's cut ghost type attacks in half. So only more of a reason for him to bring like a Spadef variant. Last time he brought Protect, Salt Cure, Recover, and Stealth Rock. I'm assuming he's going to do the same thing. I think it's a good set. I think it does what it needs to do here. I'm not really thinking too much about like an Iron Defense body press set here. Him wanting to bring it. So those 5 I think are pretty solidified. I think for sure he brings those no matter what. The last mon is really where I'm not too sure what he brings. you know, I think it's fair to say that he has the possibility of bringing any of the mons except Toad's crew to that last piece. I think Raging Bolt could be a really strong mon for him to bring. I'm not sure why he didn't bring it last time. I did have the Cryogonal, I did have the Petron, but none of them really damaged it too bad. And I think that like Specs here goes crazy. Assault Vested could go really crazy here, and I could see it putting in a little bit more work than the Monkey Dory would. So I that's my first choice. Next is the Cinderace. I could see him potentially wanting to bring the Cinderace, but I do have Garchomp. I didn't bring Garchomp last time, but you know, Sucker Punch, Pyro Ball, High Jump Kick does a lot to my team. Not to mention with the last move like Iron Head, it could definitely do a lot. I do now have Terra Cold though, so that's something I think he has to be wary of as well, especially if he wants to bring Protein. So the Cinderace I don't really see wanting to come too much. The Florges I definitely think can come. I think it depends if I want to bring Bronzong or not. Based off our rematch, I would say, like, personally, if I was Brownie looking at me, like I don't think I would want, like, I would want my opponent, I don't think my opponent would want to bring Bronzong, because last game it allowed him to bust some doubles, it allowed him to go into Urshifu, just click Wicked Blow. So it was more of a hindrance than it was like a positive thing. So that's why I think like a special attacker like Monkey Dory or Florges could like flourish, because Bronzong is not going to want to come right to this matchup. So that's why I am expecting like something like Terra Steel, Florges, maybe even Terra Fairy with just Moonblast just to do some big damage. It does a lot to my team, like Greninja, Garchomp, even Sylveon, Blaziken do not want to touch that Fairy type move. So pretty scary on that part. But yeah, Leavanny could be something cool, like Suicide's Web lead, right? I didn't bring Defog I think last time, so he might like take advantage of that. Plus my team does only have one spinner, two spinners in Serena and Cole. I guess Cole has an okay matchup, so might want to discourage him the more I'm looking at it. But if he does bring it, we don't have any removal this week, spoilers, so he potentially might want to, you know, take advantage of that. So let's go ahead and dive into what we're doing. And the first member of the squad is a brand new member making his debut. We got Stain here, the Hisuian Quillfish with the Intimidate ability, Toxic Spikes, Pain Split, Barbarage, Taunt. This spread is basically just to check a Urshifu, any type of Urshifu. Urshifu cannot really touch us, whether it's Adamant Black Glasses, Adamant Choice Band, Adamant Choice Scarf. It really does not do a lot to us. Even Life Orb will not do too much to us. So yeah, this thing is gonna be eating hits from the Urshifu. The goal is to get up a T-Spike. He does have a really reliable defogger in Corviknight, but I really think that with Taunt on there, I could force, you know, them to not defog. I could force the Vaporeon to not Wish Up, not Protect. I could force the Knuckle Stackle to not recover. I could force it not to get up rocks itself. So Taunt is really good on there. Barbarage just forces a poison on something if it's not the Knuckle Stackle. Of course, you know, Urshifu's gonna, you know, notice that he doesn't do that much damage on me. He's gonna want to switch out into something else. I'm thinking it's the Corviknight. He switches into the Corviknight, hopefully wanting to get rid of a T-Spike that I get up. I taunt him, then I go into Garchomp setup. Speaking about Garchomp, let's go ahead and talk about him. Gang Orca, baby, with the rough skin, Skill Shot, Swords Dance, Earthquake, Fire Fang, with the Rocky Helmet. I fought with myself a lot on what item I wanted to be. At first I was Life Orb, secondly I was Yachi Berry. I still might change it to Yachi Berry, but I think Rocky Helmet is really the best thing here, because in my scenario, right, what I'm thinking is going to happen is I come in on a Corviknight wanting to like defog or attack the Hisuian Quillfish that taunted it. I can get in, get some Brave Bird damage with Rough Skin and Rocky Helmet. I can set up a Swords Dance, and then if he Brave Birds again, because ideally Corviknight would be his check to this thing, right? I just Fire Fang and I can knock it out. Now, he could go hard Vaporeon on the +2, and if it does, I might just trade. I don't mind trading that, because then I can get in my next member and then revenge it. So that's kind of where I'm seeing the game go in my head. I mean, nothing always works out the way you envision it, but if it goes that way, I think it's a really good position. You know, if Mamoswine is not carrying Ice Shard, because last time he didn't have anything to hit my Bronzong. He had Trailblaze, Ice Shard, Icicle Crash, and Earthquake. He might opt to keep the Trailblaze and go for Knockoff instead to hit the Bronzong. He may elect to get rid of Ice Shard and get Knockoff on there, because he might not need the priority on there. So it all really depends, but playing around the Mamoswine is going to be a little tricky. But yeah, I mean, you know, if he doesn't have the Ice Shard, this thing can serve as a pretty good win con if it gets up a Skill Shot, just doing big damage at +2. Next, we got Kaminari, our Terra Captain here with the Volt Absorb Expert Belt. Pretty much the same exact set we brought last time. We're getting a little risky here, and we're not gonna bring the Hurricane. We're bringing Endeavor, and the reason for this is because if there's a late game scenario where I'm Terra Ground and it's Knuckle stack, I would love to bring him super low with Endeavor, and I see myself clicking that a lot more. I don't think Urshifu wants to stay in on this, and if he sucker punches, that's great. I can always Thunderbolt it. I'm not really tripping too much. Thunderbolt's very spammable against his team, and then like Hurricane, like sure I can hit the Mamoswine. I'm not really hitting it for that much most of the time. I think I might want to U-turn even on the Urshifu clicking sucker punch, so we'll see how it goes, but I have a lot of defense on there for Ice Shard and for Sucker Punch, so gives me a good chance to potentially live it. Next, we got Blaziken, aka Dobby, rocking the Choice Scarf. Last time, I completely sacked off my Blaziken stupidly. I brought it in on an Urshifu that I thought was scarfed into Iron Head. It wasn't scarfed. It hit me with a close combat and knocked me out. So this week, we're going to really try to make sure that doesn't happen. We are Choice Scarfed with the speed boost. It might seem a little bit silly, but I really think this set is great here. Kind of debating on whether or not I should have kept Flare Blitz and gone with Earthquake instead, in case he does bring the Cinderace / Raging Bolt, but I think I'm okay with the Flare Blitz. I want a scenario where I can just go ahead and chunk something for a large damage, for a lot of damage. That's stab, and close combats, you know, resisted by like Terra Water, it's resisted by Terra Fairy Knuckle stack. So if he brings that, I have Poison Jab on there. I also have Poison Jab for the Florges. I also can click Flare Blitz against the Florges and not have to worry too much about guessing. Yeah, this thing can break really well. It's adamant, so it's just gonna be hitting as hard as it can. We have to hope that Mamoswine is not scarfed, and the scenario that I mentioned where Garchomp can get a +2 Earthquake off on the Vaporeon, then what we can do is we can bring this in, get a close combat off, start getting our speed boost going, and hopefully, you know, if Corviknight's taken care of already, we can kind of snowball with that. Okay, so that's the goal. Next, we got Tetsu here, rocking the Cobra Berry this week, because last time we really need the Cobra Berry. We didn't have access to it. Stealth Rock, Body Press, Heavy Slam, Earthquake. This thing is mostly there to check his special attackers. So we want this to check his Monkey Dory, his Florges, his Raging Bolt. If he brings it, we don't even check Raging Bolt, which is the crazy thing, but we can pretty much sack this thing off, hopefully get up rocks to it, and yeah, that's pretty much it. We live most hits that aren't like booster energy, and then what I really like about the Cobra Berry is that it takes away that that guessing game of like, you know, is he gonna double out into Urshifu? Is it gonna hurt me? It lets me get at my rocks most of the time. Rocks are super important in this game because I need them for my last spawn here, which is gonna be our Greninja, our aka Froppy, rocking the Battle Bond with the Covert Cloak. I really needed Covert Cloak last time. If we can, you know, Grass Knot with after rocks has a really good chance of OHKOing the Knuckle stack. So if we can pressure it all game, get 2 Grass Knots off on it, we can definitely kill. And you know, he can Salt Cure me once he sees that I'm Covert Cloak. He might want to switch out. That's great. It doesn't matter. I'm determined to get my Battle Bond this game, set it up and get in a position where I can get Battle Bond. If I do get the Battle Bond, we're sitting in a great position. I have a lot of defense on there, as you can see. I could have ran Modest. I decided to go with all this defense because this defense gives me a really good chance of living a 2 body presses from a Spadef Knuckle stack. So that's really why I ran all that defense on there. So if, you know, Knuckle stack comes in, it could also serve to really help with things like the Sucker Punch Urshifu and even Ice Shard Mamoswine if they decide to bring it. But that's gonna be our team build for the semifinals of the ICP. Y'all wish me luck. Hopefully we can pull out with this W, and yeah, let's go ahead and get connected with Brownie and see what's up. Alrighty, y'all, we are here. We are back. If we did skip to this part of the video, we are taking on Big Time Brownie, the homie. Make sure to go check him out. They will be linked in the description down below. And yeah, really nervous. Let's see if they decide to bring what we have here. I'm really not expecting the Monkey Dory is the only one I'm expecting to have changed. What? Oh. Okay, so a lot of different stuff here. No Corviknight. Oh, this. Oh lord. No Knack. Oh lord. Okay, no Vaporeon either, huh? Okay, so they do bring the Monkey Dory. Florges does come. Oh, this is gonna be scary. Florges comes. Florges does come. Monkey Dory. Raging Bolt comes too. Damn, he brought all the special attackers. And Leavanny comes too. I wasn't expecting the Leavanny. I was kind of expecting Leavanny, but oh man, that's really bad actually. But honestly, my boy goes stupid here, Gang Orca. I wish I was Chopple. I wish I was Chopple. Kaminari lead looks good. So let's go ahead and do that. Yeah. Oh man, I'm nervous. Woo! Let's get it. Let's get it. Let us indeed get it. Kilowacho versus Leavanny. I don't have the yeah. Okay. So oh man, I don't have the you could be scared of a couple things here, right? I do like a U-turn into Blaziken though. Will Blaziken knock this thing out after a... It might. I'm not gonna Terra yet. Okay, perfect. They switch out, so they might not be webs or something. Is it Raging Bolt? Perfect. Okay, that is Raging Bolt. Okay. I just go out into Garchomp here. I go into Garchomp here. Yeah, I go into Garchomp here. This thing could be Shuckleberry. We're gonna see right now if it's leftovers. Is it lefties? It's not lefties. Okay. So yeah. So Shuckleberry would suck. But this thing really only needs to kind of do this thing here. Scale Shot would need like a couple hits. And it would have to hit. So I am gonna Earthquake here. Okay, they're gonna go out to Leavanny, maybe the Florges. Leavanny makes a lot of sense. Who is that? Is that Mamoswine? Okay, this thing. So Earthquake comes off here. Nice. Okay, did about half. And that's leftovers. That's lefties. Okay. Okay, I gotta spend some time writing this team down. So give me 1 second. Yeah, Monkey Dory, Leavanny, Mamoswine, Raging Bull. It's not Shucka because it switched out for sure. And always seems leftovers so far, right? I do like going out into Tetu here. If they double out into Urshifu, I think that's okay. I don't think they would, because I could have the Poison Jab. So let's see. I'm prepared for most variants of this thing, barring Terra, the other Terra. I know he's Terra Fairy, Terra Steel, Terra Water would be horrible to see here. Okay, we do see the Terra Fairy. And are they just gonna go for the Calm Mind here? Are they gonna, what are they gonna do here? Moonblast. Okay. Shouldn't do too much. 269. We can definitely get a reading. Bronzong got brought down to 269 from the Florges. Which did about 20%. So Terra Fairy would do... Okay, that's max special attack invested. I don't know if it's modest. It might not be modest. It might be timid. So good to know. Terra Fairy, it's like at about, what would you say that is? Like 75%? I do just like getting up rocks here. Getting up our hazards. Urshifu maybe? That's going to be the Leavanny. Yeah. Okay. So I do like going out into Blaziken here. I do like going out to Blaziken because this lets me just click Flare Blitz. So let's do that. Blaziken also could do a lot to leave to Florges here. Let's see, do they knock off? Do they get up their webs? Get the webs, okay. That's okay. I wonder if this thing is sashed. I'm free to just, this is a free Flare Blitz here though. We will reveal that we're scarfed as well. But I do like this thing just to break. They do have the webs up though. They do have the webs up. That's really bad actually. The webs is bad, but if we get a toxic spike off. Okay, they're gonna switch out. What are they gonna give me damage on? Mailman, which is the this thing. Okay, Raging Bolt. Take about 30. Did take about 30. Okay. Yeah, speed boost up. Wow, that thing ate. I kind of feel like I gotta go out into man, those webs are going to suck. I'll go out into Tetsu here, I think. I need to see what if this is specs here. 269 to Dragon Pulse comes off. Okay, 269 to 212. Let's get a reading on that. 269, 57 points of damage, 17%. Okay. Okay, so this thing is max attack modest, which is good to know. I could just Earthquake here. I do like that. So let's click it. Okay, this should do about 30. Perfect, and we just Earthquake, not Shuka, which is good to see. How much would Dragon Pulse do to my Kilowattro here? Do a lot. I'm okay sacking this. If he goes for electric move, that's yeah, so this might not kill. Nice, it didn't. Okay, perfect. So Bronzong does kill this, which is great. Okay, Bronzong knocks out Raging Bolt. Okay, so Bronzong doing kind of what it needs to do. Florges is scary. Monkey Dory is scary. Oh man, yeah. Damn. Should have brought my boots. Let me see. This Raging Bolt's done. Resto Chesto would have been nice too. Okay. Mojo. Jojo. Okay. Yeah. Take some rocks. I could save this as a sack. Monkey Dory, how much are you doing to my Garchomp here? You don't 2-hit KO. I really like going into this thing and scale shotting. Let's see. I don't mind keeping that as a sack in the back to like Urshifu or something. Do they party shot? I think you can just Shadow Ball, right? Yeah, 357 to what? Oh no! No! He's going to Livani. Livani. Is that Florges? Okay, it's Livani. Perfect. Okay, we do hit. Okay. Nice. Okay. So we do get a bit of a boost here. My Garchomp, I'm not sure what its speed is at. I do outspeed this Livani. I'm at neutral now, right? If I get one more +1, it forces in the Mamo. I'm at neutral speed right now. I think either way it's gonna force in the Mamo. Skill shot? No, Earthquake is to play, right? Yeah, okay. Okay. Garchomp KOs, Livani. Let's see. I'm gonna go out into, this is where the Bronzong sack comes in handy, I think. Yeah. Take some rocks. Ooh, gets up the stealth rocks. Damn. Okay, so we know it's not. Oh, it's leftovers? Oh, it's leftovers. Oh, interesting. Interesting. It's leftovers. It might not be speed invested like that. Should body press here. Oh, they miss. Oh, that's huge. Oh, that's huge. That's huge. Oh, that is so huge. Oh, and we get the, oh. That is huge. That is huge. Okay, I need to write some stuff down. Icicle Crash, Stealth Rock. What is he missing? He probably doesn't have the Cobra. Is this where I go Hard Blaze? I think so. Is he gonna knock off? I'm gonna do it. Takes a little bit of rocks. It could either knock off or they're gonna Ice will crash. Okay. Shouldn't do too much. Yeah. Livani's gone. I could go out to Kaminari. The only thing is I don't know if like When I Terra, is it going to give me the webs? Body press, crit. Did about that much. Well, I made the decision. Do I die? Oh my god, okay. Yeah. Blaziken, KOs, Mamo, and KOs to recoil. Oh man, I don't know how much I like that. I think I'm gonna go Hisui and Quillfish, because does it have a bad matchup into whatever's left? I could also go Kaminari. Because I still have that Bronzong sack in the back. I could go Kaminari here. Kaminari doesn't look like the worst. And we know it's Black Sludge, Monkey Dory. Okay, let's do that. I haven't been keeping track of who's gone on my side, so Blaziken's gone on my side. Florges comes out, okay. And it might be speed boosted enough. I'm just gonna U-turn. After U-turn and go into Bronzong. Kilowattro. Yeah, I'll do 24 with Thunderbolt. And then Terra Fairy Moonblast is gonna knock me out. Yep, after rocks for sure. Yeah, so I just U-turn here. I think I'm gonna sack off the Bronzong. So I think good damage. I do think that it's speed invested. I think I sack off the Tetsu here. It definitely doesn't outspeed my Greninja, does it? Oh, I didn't go full speed. Training Kiss. Yeah, you know, if that thing went max speed, it does outspeed. And does my Quillfish eat a Terra Fairy Moonblast? It does. And Barbarage does about half. So I do think I'm okay doing this. Yeah. Grant can switch in on the monkey. Filthy monkey who doesn't even know jiu-jitsu. I'm gonna go into this. I should live. I do some big damage with yeah. Okay. If they decide to switch out into Monkey Dory. Okay. Mojo Jojo. This Black Sludge. Now, quick question. Like, if I were to get up a T-Spike here, like, what do you do to me, Mojo Jojo? What's this shit called? Monkey Dory? Yeah, like, what do you do to me, bro? What do you do to me? Urshifu? It is the Urshifu. Okay. Nice. Okay. So, Quillfish Sui versus Urshifu. Now, he's not intimidated. Close combat does do a lot. 293, right? Takes 12%. If I take another 12%, that will be 76, right? Would I be able to live 2 more close combats? I can go 88, right? Stealth Rock. It will 2-hit KO me. It has a good chance. So that to say that it might be worth just Bar Barrage in here. Because if they get the -1 defense, Bar Barrage will definitely do more. So let's click it. Crazy man, crazy man, crazy man. Let's get this toxic, please. Let's get this poison. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. Nice, nice, nice. Now I pick a sack, and I think my sack is going to be Garchomp. And I did this specifically to get off as much damage as I can. Why is that Bronzong? Okay, I don't know. There's an X on Bronzong. Because at +1, close combat does. Oh, still kills. Okay, at +1. Right, because that's what he would be at. +1. Close combat does kill. So what's the best thing to do here? And this thing gets mollywopped, right? Yeah, I'm gonna go to this. I do have the Greninja who can softly check the monkey. But it is gonna take some hits. Okay. Rough skin. And it takes the Rocky helmet. Okay, nice, nice. Now, the question is, am I going out into Kilowattrel? Okay. Okay. I'm going to this thing. And I'm going to trade here. I will trade here. Because he should go for Sucker Punch. I should take the... And you know what? I might save Stain. Sucker Punch? Does he go for Sucker Punch? No, he just close combats. Interesting. Oh, we lived. It will not die, but it will trade for this. Okay. Now... Oh, I was calcing Choice Band. Oh, man, that's on me. Yeah, I just trade for this thing here. Yeah, we can play. That's fine. Okay. Bill. Oh Lord, he really did that? Oh, okay, that's why. Kilowattro, Terra Ground to Florges. It will not 2-hit KO. How about to Monkey? It's half. And then if I Terra Ground, I'm at 71. I'm at 71 health. Seems like I have 51. 71 health. But just Endeavor. I'm clicking Endeavor. Endeavor. Yep. Perfect. Oh, it's all come down to this. Oh, none of my X's are in front of these things here. I wonder why though. Okay, now here I have like a couple plays here, and maybe I should really focus on that instead of the graphics. So the thing with this is that I have to try to Oko this damn Florges. Now I want to say I click Sludge Wave here. He should not let me kill this Monkey Dory. He should not let me kill this Monkey Dory here. He should not let me kill this Monkey Dory here. Surf does kill it though. But I think I have to go for the Sludge Wave because of the... It's the play. I think I'll go for the mid ground and go for Surf. Oh, you let me have it! Oh! He let me have it! Did we win? Did we win? Did we just win? We won! Dude, we won! Let's go! Your boy is in the ICP finals. Let's go, baby. Damn. What a game. Oh, Lord and Lord, what a game. That was... Oh my God. And I'm sorry, y'all. My OCD's not letting me fucking concentrate with this damn... With these damn X's. Okay, I don't know. I'm gonna do that. Oh, Lord. We won. We're in the finals. We play the winner of Bishmi versus Razor Claw. Oh, man. Major takeaways from that game. Oh, Lord. Him letting me get the Mammal Swine was huge. Me losing that speed tie was huge. Him going for Ice School Crash on my Blaziken, me not flinching, living was huge. Him not killing there was Sludge Wave was huge. At the end, the Greninja, me getting the crit, the body press, man. And me getting the poison. There was a lot of somehow we did it though. Yeah, I'm really surprised. I thought he was gonna switch into Florges. Maybe he didn't have enough steep creep on Florges for my my thing. Oh man, what a game. I'm a loss for words. I'm at a loss for words. We made it back to the ICP finals, man, and hopefully we have a chance at securing another Gen 9 chip. I'm really excited. I really enjoyed that battle, and if y'all did too, make sure to show your support by leaving a like down below. If y'all are brand new, as always, definitely consider subscribing, and I'll catch y'all on the next one in the ICP finals. Peace.